Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the pre-show. I am John Iderola. Hello there. If there's a second stream, it's only because when I tried to create the first one, it instantly broke. It was some sort of bug baked into it. I don't know what's going on, but this is the actual one. You can tell because this is the one that I'm on. So, hello, everyone. Today's a Friday. We're closing out the week, and we've got a lot to talk about. Not the best news cycle or the best week or the best month or year for Elon Musk and Tesla. Their stock is just continuing to go down, literally and metaphorically. And so that's cool. We've got that to talk about. We got a lot to talk about. Alex Jones is worried about the size of your junk. He's been checking and he doesn't like what he sees. And I've got a real awful garbage person as well. So lots to look forward to there. Thank you everyone who's already here. If you wouldn't mind hitting the like button so that people get the notification and know that we're live, especially considering the issue we have with the bug. We've got a few things that we're going to be talking about today. I want to start off with this. Just happened to notice this when I was on Twitter. Let me zoom in a little bit. There's a lot of Twitter accounts like this. Alpha Masculinity has a thread on why women shouldn't ride horses, bikes, or bicycles. He just wants to make sure that, so his theory, by the way, it's that because women can have multiple orgasms, they like to do things like go on a bike where they get stimulated. He doesn't want them to do that. All the photos he uses of them on it are highly sexual, but he just wants like women to stay pure, innocent, clean, and modest. They must protect and not spoil it for their future or current husband. Sexual arousal and stimulation not for or from her husband makes a woman filthy. There's so many pathetic men who believe this. So many pathetic men. And it is possible that you're watching this and you might occasionally dabble in watching right-wing media, where maybe you watch Matt Walsh or Ben Shapiro or whatever. Like, I am trying to save you before it is too late, because a month will go by, 3 months will go by, 6 months will go by, and you will, without any intention whatsoever along the way, have turned into one of the most enthusiastically cringy, weak, and ignorant people on the planet. That's what they want. They want you to be the guy who is terrified that a woman might ride a horse and get sexually stimulated. You may not be that crazy person now, but they can make you that crazy person if you just pay attention to their nonsense for long enough. So don't be the Alpha Masculinity one Twitter account. It's just the worst. Can we end the week, by the way, with a little bit of good news? Look at this. So you remember this guy? He was accused by Central Park Karen of doing some bad thing when he was just watching birds. He's getting a bird-watching TV show. Edwin sent this to me. It's going to be on National Geographic. It's called Extraordinary Birder. I love that. It's going to take viewers on a wild, wonderful, and unpredictable world of birds. They're going to go to Alaska for puffins, rainforest in Puerto Rico for parrots, a bridge in Manhattan for a peregrine falcon. That actually sounds awesome. I'm not even that into birds. I do like nature shows. But how awesome is that from such a terrible beginning, he ends up getting to do what he loves on like a national or international scale? That is absolutely awesome. Okay, we go from the good news to the bad news. Okay. The Daily Wire has spent thousands and thousands of dollars promoting anti-Amber Heard propaganda. So that's the headline from Vice. What they mean is they've spent $35,000 to $47,000 on advertisements with one-sided, inaccurate things about Amber Heard. And I don't bring this up to get into a whole big thing about the Amber Heard or Johnny Depp thing, but the right definitely sees this as, this is how we're going to get some people. Take a look at this stupid, crazy bitch. We're going to talk about her. I haven't talked about it on the show, mostly because I guess like a couple days of it went by, and I sort of then just observed how people had been responding to it, and kind of just feels like an extended public execution. It feels like the people that are really into it don't give a shit what comes out about Johnny Depp, just about the Amber Heard part. And it just seems like, I have no doubt that they both did terrible things. It seems like a really toxic relationship. But no, Jen, actually, I looked on both Instagram and Twitter, and I did not see a DM from you. I don't know what platform it was on. But anyway, it just seems like there's a lot of people online that really want to have a woman that they feel socially acceptable being really, really mad and jokey at. That's what it seems like to me as of right. Like, okay, I am very online and very on the news, but on this I wasn't. So as a normal person, just like touching on this for a second, it's like, Jesus fucking Christ, you guys are losing your minds over this. That's what it feels like. That's what it feels like. Anyway, Jay Fergie. Hey, Jay Fergie says, Skip Dragon here. It's been a minute, but I saw Doctor Strange at the theater. John, did you know there are ice cream Twix bars and Starburst popsicles? Happy Friday, Dragons. I'm not a big fan of popsicles, honestly. The first thing sounds good, and I did see Doctor Strange, and it was awesome. It was actually awesome. Okay, hold on. I want to make sure that I don't miss... I don't see anything from... Janet, yeah, so if you could tell me what platform it was. Anyway, they think this is a way to get people on the right. Oh, on Discord. Okay, yes, I will check that. I don't think I get notifications for it. So anyway, they see this as a way to get people invested in their bullshit. Can I tell you, this is like the most Mad Max news I'm going to show you for a bit. Ukrainians have gotten a ton of e-bikes. These are like silent bicycles that you don't necessarily have to pedal. And they've mounted missiles on them to take out tanks so they can go around very low footprint, well, actually, literally no footprints, very quiet to take out tanks. This is Mad Max. This is actually more accurate than what's in Mad Max because gasoline would be harder to come by than solar power. It is a post-apocalyptic, like, hell zone over there. And honestly, we seem to be cruising towards this sort of technological... Wait, hold on. No, I did not take Sophie to the Webbies because I wasn't allowed to take anyone to the Webbies. It was just me. There was no other ticket. There was no other flight. It was just me. It was not. I would have loved to take the entire team, but I cannot. It's incredibly expensive. And here at TYT, we don't have tens of thousands of dollars to throw around into anti-Amber Heard ads on Facebook or whatever. It was shocking that they sent me. Anyway, did you see this? A delivery robot was found in the woods of England. People speculated that it might be finding itself. The company said it just used that path because it knew that was like the quickest way. I don't believe that. Come on. Its mapping software has like forest paths. Maybe. Someone says, I think the image is resonating with people because it's funny, but also wistful. We often project personalities on a tech, and these little grocery robots are very cute. I mean, it is kind of cute. Let me zoom in a little bit. It's cute, but is that not also a little bit terrifying? You're walking down this path surrounded by nature, and you come across one lone robot. Yeah, it might be someone doing it for views, honestly. I do worry about that. I wanted to get to the story of, I believe it was in Pakistan, people setting fires to have as a backdrop to their TikToks. It's like a heat wave. There's forest fires and stuff. Just it's such a terrible idea. By the way, Amazon has come out with this robot. I want to see that in the woods. $1,000. I don't know what it's for. It doesn't seem clear from the article that they know what it's for. There will eventually be robots in homes, but there's going to have to be a reason for it. And I don't think they found it yet. No, you know what? No, we're gonna go to our last story, most important story. Hit the like button if you haven't already. I know that we've been having such short pre-shows. We've got a new producer where we're working to get everything spooled up and everything. I want to play a bit of AOC talking about the goddamn you media in your ads. Okay, we got 30 seconds. So really fast. Martin Shkreli has been released from prison. A bunch of people sent me that message, so I see that. One of the weirdest things. So by the way, I hope that that's literally the last we hear of it. I doubt that it is because we live in a terrible time. And so Martin Shkreli will be given a ton of money by someone bad to do something terrible. When he got out, Marjorie Green tweeted, I hear Martin Shkreli has been released having paid his debt to society. 2016 energy everywhere you look. Hold on, what? Why are they teaming up? Is he, like, I get that he's an asshole. So, like, I don't even think that he has publicly identified as right-wing in the past, right? He's just a random asshole. But now they just automatically assume on the right that every asshole is with them and they should team up. And I have no doubt that they will. I have no doubt that he will be a part of that. He'll be hanging out with Kyle Rittenhouse or something in a week, but why is that the team up? Why would you want to be associated with, again, man, right-wing populism is such, it's not that it's a con, it's obviously a con. It is the most shallow, see-through, immediate grift con ever. You're with the guy who we only know because he jacked up the price of necessary medication. Anyway, with that said, we're running out of time. Okay, really fast.
No person can take your body, can ethically take your body and use it how they want without your consent.
They think they can on the right.
And that is exactly what Republicans are doing right now. They are taking women's bodies and forcing themselves upon women's bodies, forcing their opinions, forcing their perspective,
forcing their religious
on
dogma,
women's bodies without their consent. They are violating not just women, but trans people and non-binary people in this country. So all these people, I'm sorry, I have a lot of, I'm really trying not to curse right now.
Yeah, I sometimes have to struggle with that too.
But they are forcing them.
Well, and think about, like, she's getting like really worked up, obviously. Those rights have been enshrined in the Constitution since before she was born, decades before she was born. And now they're being taken away. She grows up her whole life, finally gets into government, and now the struggle is just to maintain the level of rights that people have had for literally decades. It's fucking insane. Obviously, we're gonna have more to say about this on the full show. Brett Ehrlich and I are gonna be diving into it. The watch list is up now, though. I wish we had more time. We're gonna get back to the bigger pre-shows in just a little bit. Don't worry about that. But for now, thank you everyone who joined me for this show. We got a full hour-and-a-half long show coming up and not that much longer. But for now, go to twitch.tv/TYT, youtube.com/watchlistTYT for the watch list. And then Brett and I will join you after that. Thank you everyone for joining us here. We'll see you soon for more news.